Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jack MLP, and welcome back to the Minecraft Alien vs. Predator mod. So, we're going to be doing a experiment today. Today's episode is being broadcasted live on my Twitch channel. It'll most likely be in the description as it automatically includes it whenever I upload it to YouTube through it. There's good news. I'm watching it to the left of me. It is playing. There's a reason I'm doing it like this. It's because I'm hoping it will help with the frame rate issue that I've been experiencing for at least the past two episodes. If that and the episode explaining that, the brief one I went through and did it. So if that continues to be a problem, I'm going to try switching my OBS Streamlabs recording window, I guess, to being just a window capture rather than the game capture, as I believe somehow that has something to do with it. But in the meantime, we're just going to continue and play just like we do normally. I'm also experiencing a bit of rendering issues in-game as well, so hopefully that doesn't reflect. I'm going to use that word for now. Hopefully that's not going to continue on through here as it goes through. Just in case, I'm going to try reducing my, not controls, wrong button. I'm going to try to decrease my render distance a little more, which is pathetic, as it's now only two chunks, but that's okay. You know what? It's alright. Oh, that increased it dramatically. Okay, this is beautiful. Honestly, I don't mind this at all. Here's the thing, I'm going to run with what I can on it. I'm running a T50 NVIDIA graphics card back from like 2015, maybe even 2012. I really don't know how much more I can get out of it without doing this, and I'm totally fine running it like this. And worst comes to worst, like I said, it's regular Minecraft beyond like a few alien appearances that are all underground. I don't need to have a huge massive render distance. Most of this will affect is probably when I go to the nether and or the end. So now that we got that out of the way, there's something I realized I hadn't done yet, and I'm going to do now. It didn't work. Okay. Give me a moment. Keybinds. We're going to check what keybind I have for the minimap. It's B, not N. Okay, I hit N thinking it was N for new. We're going to make our home have a minimap marker. Because here's the thing, I don't like playing with... It's not night. Okay, it's about to be night. I don't like playing with coordinates turned on. I never have. In my opinion, it's, use F3 and get a map. But here's the thing, though. On consoles, there's no F3. To my knowledge, there's no F3 anyway. So I kind of learned to just bite the bullet, plus the minimap does it in a pretty good way I do enjoy. I've always been fond of minimap mods. I never used to really run them, but whenever I had them, I'm very appreciative of them. This is also going to help me figure out where the hell my caves and stuff are. Like, it's going to be useful down the line. I wanted to include it. So I was thinking of what to talk about today, and something I wanted to mention is one, this is probably going to be for about an hour, and then I might have a second episode, which I'll do during this hour. Both will be uploaded to YouTube. Both will upload 2 weeks apart from the new one that will be dropping tomorrow. It should be episode 2. Something I wanted to highlight that I'm going to be doing is we're going to try and make a mine today. Whether it be in this episode, I don't see why it wouldn't be at least near the middle or end. And two, I've noticed there's something in real life that I wish we had. So I had to wait to start this live stream for a moment because we had our dryer running for clothes. So I was going through drying clothes, and it's really, really loud. My computer's only about one room away. I was looking over to try and do some mental math, but it's only about a room away. And something I wanted to go ahead and do was start my stream. Well, if it's going that's gonna be like the worst thing. So I always hate that. Like it running itself, maybe not the loudest thing, but that loud ass thing where it's trying to go down, that is. So I was thinking in my head, and also just, where I work, what I do in life, it'd be nice if there was just ways to completely muffle and mute the sound of things. And I remembered an old Minecraft mod. I swear, in some of the industrial mods, there used to be like a white block with like a muffled no, or like the no symbol over a music note, which basically means no sound. I swear there was a block. I'm kind of running over here to see what's over here to explore. That can like mute sound effects. Oh, I've already been through here. And that's something I wish I had in real life at times, because there's just certain rooms that there's constant sound. I don't have a pickaxe. That could be just muted, and it would be kind of nice. So that's something I was thinking of. I don't know why I had that thought. initially, or what reminded me of it, but just thinking, wow, I wish there was a way to just build a room. And then I remembered that Minecraft mod that comes with that. I need a roof. We need a roof. You know what? Let's get some more wood. I cleared out the birch trees over here in that little sub episode trying to explain my frame rate issues. So let's make some let's make a roof. Not out of birch. I don't like birch. Wait, we can use the birch though to make a pickaxe. Oh, I already have the sticks for it. So I have one piece of iron. I believe I got that from a zombie. I cannot remember. Which is okay. I'm also noticing on the left, because that's where my computer is, that's showing me the live stream. It's running pretty good. So as of right now, this is going to be the idea. Something else I wanted to mention, because this is a fairly recent occurrence, but I think y'all should know, I was going to build a roof, and I completely just sidetracked from it. I should also probably build an axe, so I can that way go ahead and mine up the wood for the roof beyond what I have now. I have a friend. You guys would know him if you've watched my channel at all before, especially my D&D videos. My friend Ethan texted me the other day, and he saw that I was doing this series and wants to join me in maybe not this one, probably not this one, actually, considering this genre I don't think at all is something he'd be interested in. No problem towards him, I'm just saying I don't think it would be. But he does want to do videos with me here soon. Like, he specifically went out of his way and said, hey, I see you're doing videos. By the way, for the people that don't like this is 3 blocks tall. Seethe. So anyway, he wants to do some videos, Minecraft ideally, but he also mentioned games like Terraria and stuff. I'm not a huge Terraria fan, but what I will mention is just different genres is where we're going for. So I'm all down for that. If there's any particular games that you guys know are out there that would be a fun thing to run a series on, I would be comfortable doing it. I have games like, well, I guess I have Terraria. I just bought Cult of the Lamb. Been playing the shit out of that recently. Project Zomboid's a game I got recently that I'm not too good at, but I'm learning more and more of every day whenever I play it. I remember right back in the day, I used to love games like Unturned. I mean, like, I'm just naming a bunch of random games that I have, but all of those are ones that I would be able to sit down and just play with people for a while, so that could be cool. No, like I said, no clue about all of them, but I can tell you about some of them. So yeah, be seeing, or maybe be looking for that here soon. No clue if I'm going to be doing it anytime soon, but it would be kind of neat to. Alright, let's see. I'm just glad we're not having as many issues as I was having prior. I'm also glad to see that the one way I know of recording and live streaming works best for me like it always has. Because I was really worried there wasn't going to be an easy fix or roundabout way to fix the issue I was having. This is working almost perfectly. The mini-map scales of my render distance, that's pretty cool. For anybody looking, it's up in the top left. I mean, I know that's self-evident, but I mean, like, how it shrunk since the beginning of this episode, whenever it wasn't, that's not, I don't think, as much self-evident. I'm hoping the alien hives don't mess up my rendering that bad, because there's going to be a lot of creatures in them. But the only implementation that I'm looking forward to right now, besides possibly cannabis leaves, or not cannabis leaves, shit, Caminus leaves. Cannabis leaves are marijuana, and that's not something I don't see why that would be added at all. Either way, though, is hives will eventually find a way to spread to the surface, which I've seen them kind of start doing that in my survival world. It started out in a mine shaft, like in a deep cave, and they will start progressing up more and more. But I think there's something to where there's like special things that'll happen once they hit the surface, and I think that'd be really cool. It's just a matter of when or how long it'll take for that to be put in, if it isn't already, and I just don't know because I haven't been around a hive long enough to see it. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Or, well, I guess I should say, you know, not looking forward to, considering I'm not using cheats, but, like, I think the inclusion will be neat, and it will provide a difficult challenge. And I mean really difficult, because it's a little hard to fight those hives, I'm going to be honest. Alright, do I got pretty much everything I need? I got pretty much everything I need. I think we have enough wood to finish up the roof, or we're, you know, only got half. Really hard to measure that, in my opinion. Or at least whenever I do it. Alright, let's see where we're at. 2 stacks. I used to play Minecraft all the time with other people on Realms back whenever, like, I had an Xbox still to play it on. My Xbox fried itself. I don't know how. I'll tell that story in a minute, but like those realms are pretty fun. But honestly, the house I'm building now, besides maybe like oak wood corners and maybe a small balcony, I really didn't put much effort into. Well, it's not that I didn't put effort into. I did it for the fact that I'll have a storage place for all my stuff and a place to sleep at night with a bed. That's really all I did it for. I didn't really put in too much extra little bits into it. I had one where I built, like I said, wooden house, found one of my friends' houses and built it next to theirs on top of a hill, where I just had this kind of house with a balcony and windows. I had windows in that house, I should say. I did have that. Another one where I think it was the second time we did it, and I think it was just more of a little lakeside square house with not much 2D. I remember putting a Herobrine totem outside my house. Like, it was the gold netherrack kind of one, if you know what I'm talking about, where you just light the top of it with flint and steel. Not the one that's like tall, the one that has like the 9-block bottom and then one top. I remember doing that. That was pretty fun. And then the most recent realm I played in had complete cobblestone house, and my goal was to build as tall up as I could and as low to the ground as I could, with the same 3-block width, 2 blocks, like one for the roof, one for the next floor's floor, without having to break anything. Like, I could replace the roof how I wanted to. I think I built that, if you guys watched the mod review I did for this series, I built the laboratory, or like the plastic making factory that I built on that, the same way I built the cobblestone house in that realm, minus the fact that it's made of iron and has a different purpose and probably is a little taller. But I think it's kind of neat. I build fun houses, but all of them do end up just looking like a gigantic square. Back in the day, I used to go through, and I used to just build caves. Like, just fill a cave, block it off with some wooden cobblestone, and call it the end of the day. But, you know, I just really love that aesthetic. I think I've talked about that before. I mentioned my Xbox. We'll go into that while I'm gathering a lot of these wood, or this wood. I'm hoping to get some apples. More apples, ideally. I went and watched some Dragon Ball on DVD, because I own all of Dragon Ball, like the whole series, besides now Daima, I guess, on DVD. And took the disc out, walked away, went to bed, lay down. Lay down for about 20 minutes. And I remembered, oh hey, my Xbox in there. It's just idling, it's on, taking power, gonna go turn it off. I walk in, and I look at it. And the screen on the TV is just, I'm going to use this for wood when we go into the cave. The screen on the TV is like a weird, not quite black, not quite gray, but like the TV's on, but it's meant to be like a black screen. It's different from it was just off kind of screen. Okay, it's about to be night. We'll sleep and we'll go to a